Hello and welcome to Naval Action. This is VMAQ2DeadX. It's Friday, January 30th. It's about 1500 Eastern Standard Time US. There are 304 online and 58 battles. There's been a couple of patches. Let's bring those up. There was a patch on the 28th. That's 2 days ago. Open world ship speed, gun rebalance, and other changes. Open world travel map speed has been updated, reducing the open world travel speed difference gap between slowest and fastest vessels. This is done to provide more quality of life to heavy vessels in the open world while still keeping them slow in battles. Example, HMS Victory open world speed has increased by approximately 25 to 29%. Mid-level vessels received a 15% buff. Fastest vessels already navigate the map with ease. This change has not affected the actual battle speed. Okay. And then there were guns rebalancing. Blomfield guns. The DPM was increased by 5%. This is 5% above medium guns. Reload time was reduced by 16%. Reload time is the same as medium guns. Reduced penetration at long range. And then it was horizontal and vertical dispersions have been nerfed. Carronades. DPM increased by 2%. This is 12% above medium guns. Reload time reduced by 3 to 7% based on caliber. The larger the caliber, the bigger the buff. Carronades reload 15% faster than medium guns of the same class. And then horizontal dispersion was buffed. Vertical dispersion was nerfed. Abusers. DPM increased by 1%. This is 17% above medium guns. Reload time varies according to caliber. Horizontal and vertical dispersions have been nerfed. Navy guns. DPM increased by 1%. This is 1% above medium guns. Congreve guns. DPM increased by 4%. This is 4% above medium guns. Long guns had horizontal dispersion buffed and vertical dispersion nerfed. Other changes. The effective range of chain ammo has been reduced from 700 meters to 300 meters. At 750 meters, damage is halved. At 900 meters, damage is reduced by 90%. At 1250 meters, chain ammo becomes completely ineffective. Fully destroying a ship's sails is now slightly harder. There's going to be some butthurt over that one. And you want to visit the patch notes for that particular update if you want to read all the specifics on the gun changes. I just hit the highlights. It has all the various distances and meter changes and all that stuff as far as the nerfs and the buffs for dispersions. And then today there was a patch. Actually, it's not a patch. Open world speed update plus ammo chain plus chain ammo pull. We further increased open world speed at close hauled and close reaching angles. We also added an in-game poll to gather feedback on chain ammo effective range reduction. This poll is available on both servers and will remain active until Monday maintenance, February 2nd. Only players of rank Commodore 620 crew and above can vote. Okay. So the way I see it is the open world speed is going to help people get ganked. Helps the slower ships catch the faster ships. And then the chain ammo, you know, the gankers aren't going to like that because that's what they do is they chain the ever loving dog shit out of you and just kind of like wear you down. And then they re-gank you and keep doing it until eventually you get caught and sunk. But restricting the voting to a certain rank, lovely. That's okay. Okay, where am I at in this game currently? Well, I'm trying to work up the supplies to craft the surprise. The supplies for the surprise. That's a bit of a tongue twister. But I'm almost there. I need some more white oak. And I did a bunch. I took the LaGrosse venture out and I hit a bunch of traders over the last couple of play sessions. And I thought I had enough. Thought I had enough white oak and teak. And I was just a few logs short of the teak, so I bought the balance there in Pittstown. And then I went back out in the LaGrosse venture, popped 3 traders within like, I don't know, an hour's gameplay, and not a single log of white oak. It's like this game knows when you're craving something, it withholds it from you. I don't know. So I'm going to take it out again today, pop some more traders, and we'll see. We'll see what I get. I mean, there was a couple times yesterday where I absolutely stuffed this thing to the max, to the point where, I came back in the open world and I had the red O up here saying I was overloaded and I had to dump some other stuff, to get my loot and stuff back here to the port. But getting white oak, you can see my teak in the white oak are not here in Nassau. I hauled it all down with a bunch of other stuff. I got some other loot here that I need to haul out and get sold. So that's my mission for the day is more trader ganking, and then once I get that done, I'll earn some more gold. You can see I'm up to 62, 68 gold here. I need to haul this down to Pittstown also. But that's not even quite halfway to what I need. So, as long as I keep popping traders, you don't get gold for that. So I need to start killing, you know, fighting ships and not trading ships to get gold so I can upgrade the port. But that's not like an immediate have to have. The gold, it will come as I fight ships, and there are a certain number of ships that I will craft at shipyard level 2, and then hopefully by the time I'm ready to craft a ship at shipyard level 3, I'll have the gold necessary to do that. But in the meantime, I'm slowly hauling my materials down to Pittstown to like reinforce the crafting operation down there. And I'll start to wind it down here in Nassau. But yep, gonna take the LaGrosse venture out, try to finish getting my white oak logs so I can craft my surprise. That's what I want to do in today's play session. And then after that, I want to, I'll record when I craft the surprise. Hopefully I get a decent ship. I have noticed I'm getting more green ships when I craft. Uh, Never purple and never gold. The crafting guys just don't smile on me like that. I don't know if the devs have jiggered around the RNG for that, but it seems to be not favoring me at the moment. I haven't had any refit builds either. When you get the ship with like the special refit, sturdy, fast, agile, I'm not getting those kind of builds either. So I think something's been changed as far as the RNG factor for that. So off I go. Check back in if anything exciting happens. Okay, here we are in Pittstown. I got enough white oak now and enough teak. So let's craft that surprise. Everything is good to go. Gonna get 169 craft XP, which is not enough. A sturdy blue. It's got hit point buffs to the sides, bow, stern, and hull. Thickness buffs to the sides, bow, stern, and hull. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Just take a look at it. The surprise. What kind of cannons does it take? 9 pounders and 6 pounders. Or 32 pound and 24 pound carronades. I like that it has guns on the bow and the stern. Only 2 spots. It's a blue, but it only has 2. That's kind of bogus. It should have 3. So let's take a look here. Why is that not lighted up? I have 6 pound long guns. Is there not enough? That's the problem. So we will put these on the bow and the stern, and we'll make some more. There we go. So I need to do a review on this. What kind of paint do we want to put on it? Kind of like the sangre. But all that can wait till the review. Got a new ship to sail. Can't wait. Okay, there is one other thing I want to cover in this video. I've sold a bunch of ships. Some of them I crafted, and then some of them I've been sailing and fighting, and I don't need them anymore. So you received 40,000 reals from selling the Gross Venture Refit, which was sold at Pittstown. The ship was sold to Madaldishki. Thank you for your purchase. You received 20,000 reals from selling La Grosse Venture, which was sold at Pittstown. The ship was sold to El Diablo Pavazzo. Thank you for your purchase. You received 50,000 reals from selling Rattlesnake Heavy, which was sold at Nassau. The ship was sold to Schultz. Thank you for your purchase. You received 48,000 reals from selling La Renommee, which was sold at Nassau. The ship was sold to Satoyan. Satoyan. Thank you for your purchase. You received 44,000 reals from selling Trader Snow, which was sold at Nassau. The ship was sold to Ren 5. Thank you for your purchase. And finally, you received 55,000 reals from selling Cerberus, which was sold at Nassau. The ship was sold to Ecorn. Thank you for your purchase. I appreciate all the individuals who bought my ships. I hope they serve you well. All right, it's been a good play session. I got my surprise built. Now I can do the review, and then I can start sailing it and hunting with it and unboxing it. And then we'll see what happens. I did mostly today. All I did was hunt traders to get enough white oak to finish building this thing. So I need to get more white oak, more teak before I can build any more fighting ships. I'd like to build another surprise. I might build one out of just oak to get the craft points and then sell it. See how that goes. But I think this is pretty much it for the evening. Next play session, I'll get the review done on the surprise, and then I can start using it. And that's what I'll be doing when I get snowed in this weekend. So thanks for watching.